Lekker boys, so today we're going to unbox this Rolux Magnum X45 45cc petrol chainsaw. Alright, so while I try and find the knife on this thing, oh yeah, that was fast, the first one. To open up this box, let's talk about the specs. And here we have the specs. I don't know if you'll be able to read there, but it's got a 45cc 2-stroke petrol engine which produces 1.7 kilowatts of power. Let me show you right there. It's got a 405mm cutting length, which I assume is that blade in the front. The chain speed is 20 meters per second. Chain thickness, not thickness, is 0.325 inches. No, the chain thickness is 0.05. That didn't sound right. The chain pitch is 0.325 inches. Fuel mixing ratio, this is where you have to pay attention. Synthetic oils 40:1, and then non-synthetic oils is 25:1. So make sure you get that right when mixing up. Fuel tank capacity 600 milliliters. Oil deposit capacity 260 milliliters. And the weight of this thing 5.3 kilograms. So I know nothing about chainsaws. I don't know whether these specs are worthy of something. Let's open it up and see what we find inside. Guys, I hope you appreciate this review, because it's not often that we find South African products, firstly, and secondly, we can't find any information about this thing. So I'm not going to be able to give you like honest opinions about this thing for now, but let's see whether it cuts and whether you like what you see. So that's the inside. Right, so let me just move this thing to the side so we make space for our things. Okay, so here we've got a cover with the actual blade chain thing. Then we get to some sort of a handle thing. Then we get to the fuel mixing thing. And then we get to the chainsaw thing. We also get to a packet of tools things. And then the chain thing. Right, so I'm pretty well done, and I must be honest with you, I forgot about this thing, which I've now learned is called the claw. This thing there. Well, I think that's the claw. I think that's what they refer to. And I should have just read the manual. Always forget to read the manual, because it says here, bar and chain installation. Where is it? The chain of the chainsaw has very sharp edges, not just sharp edges, very sharp edges. Use protective gloves to avoid being cut. So luckily I did wear gloves. You guys saw me most there. Yes, alright. And then it says place the claw. And it shows you, just place the claw there. Which I forgot to do, which I did now. Okay. Right, Owen, so that's basically it. We're now going to do the oily things, but whatever. That is this chainsaw that I've just assembled. Very easy. They give you all the tools, Allen keys and whatnot. And you even get this thing right here, which I believe is the sharpener for the blades, which we'll probably get to in a year or two's time, because I don't use chainsaws that much. However, check the Owens. Some of this needs some trimming. Some of this needs some pruning. Some of this needs to come grond toe. Alright? But yeah, Owens, all in all, pretty simple to assemble. I think if I can do it even without the manual, I need the manual to show me what the claw is and where the claw comes. But I mean, if I can do that, I'm pretty sure anyone can do it. So another cool thing is they give you this bottle, which has obviously got milliliters indicating on it, and it also gives you an indicator of where you need to stop with fuel and add how much oil. So look at that, that's pretty cool. So now we're going to get to that, but first I'm pretty sure that this part right here is the chamber for the chain lubrication. So I'm going to add my chain lube in there, and then 2-stroke mixed fuel in there. So yeah, I'm going to take no chances. I'm going to use the Rolux product on the Rolux machine, okay? Rolux chain lube. That's easier. Yo, it takes quite a lot. I'll probably put about 200-300 mils of this in there. Oh, it did say on the box, hold on. Oh, 260 mils of chain lubrication. Okay, so here I've got two different two-stroke oils, because on the box it stated that there's two different mixing ratios for two-stroke oils. So obviously the synthetic one is a little bit lower. Molly, hope water drink. Whereas the normal two-stroke oil is mixed a little bit higher. So you need, for every 25 mils of petrol, you need 1 mil of this. Whereas with a synthetic one, for every 40 mils of petrol, you need 1 mils of this. Alrighty, so I have 500 mils of fuel here. So if my calculation is correct, I need 12 mils of the synthetic two-stroke oil. Yeah, so I've mixed 500 mils. This tank takes 600 mils, so it should fill it almost to the top. And I've spilled a bit, obviously. Yeah, and so that is pretty well it. That is how the Magnum X45 45cc chainsaw that Rolux makes looks. This is what you'll get in the box. This one comes with a 40 centimeter blade. Do not know much about chainsaws, however I will be using it in the next video somewhere. I need to cut some trees down, not cut the entire tree down, but I'm suckling with some shade issues, so I need to get some branches down. I'm not liking that my lawn is dying because of too much shade. So boys, if you buy a Magnum X45cc petrol chainsaw from Rolux, this is what you'll get in the box. I hope that sums it up. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and be sure to subscribe to this channel if you would like to see more of these type of videos. I really do appreciate each and every one of you, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, and remember to go and check out my online store, selling Fally, selling caps, might even be selling lawn tools soon, guys. Go check it out, southafricanlawn.co.za, written out, southafricanlawn.co.za. Go check that out if you want to support me. Great place to do it. Cheers, see you in the next video. Bye bye. This blade is extremely sharp. I literally didn't even touch this branch, and poof! Oh, okay. Poof! Oh, okay. Yeah, it's lekker. So this thing is absolutely beasting around that tree. It might not be the hardest tree, the hardest wood in that tree. It's a normal paperbark acacia or acacia papierbas, but cuts with ease, guys. I've cut a small piece off that carrier there at the back, and it went through that quite easy as well. So it'll be interesting to see on the hardest woods or harder wood, but I think for a homeowner who's looking to take some branches down, even some small trees, maybe not, you know, 100 meter tall bloekomboom or what, eucalyptus tree or whatever, but I mean for standard home use DIY stuff, this might be the thing. And also great for firewood. So a lot of videos to come with this thing, but good first impression.